Okay, yeah, that was just really weird. It wasn't Obs wasn't set to use this microphone for a sec, so I think we should have some audio right now. Right? Can you guys give me a thumbs up in chat, or literally whatever you want to signify that I'm not just talking to myself anymore? Sushi also says, "Why am I using old overlay?" Well, new overlay kind of escaped me. In the rush to go ahead and get everything set up, I kind of just threw together the old overlay, but no worries, we are fine. Everything's fine. No need to panic. Let me just quickly jump into my overlays folder and we'll see if we can get the newest one up and running for y'all. Ah, yeah, so many sexy overlays. Let's see, which one? I think it's this one, right? Yeah. Oh, crap, but it's totally not oh. Didn't I already have a scene that used it? Alright, here we go. I will fix this. Eventually. I actually kind of like this overlay. Not gonna lie. It gives more screen area, but I don't know. Oh, see, look, Miguel agrees with me. Miguel says he prefers this overlay. I personally really like this overlay. I think it's one of our better overlays. Not to say that some of our overlays suck. I love all of our overlays, especially the new one. It's like all animated, and that is kind of a weakness of this one, but you get a lot of, well, I don't know. It's there, right? Yeah, you get a lot of StarCraft window over there. It's kind of like minimalistic down to the side. I kind of like this one. Yeah, see, Miguel gets me. An Iron Curtain has ascended across the continent, says Takan. Takan! Unfortunately, I do not get the reference. It feels Game of Thronesy, but I'm not really so certain on that one. Anyways, yep, this is just people telling me that I suck at activating my mic, so we don't need to look at that anymore. How are you guys doing, by the way? It has been a hot minute since I've casted, so I may be a little rusty. You may hear that my voice is kind of grindy a little bit. That's because I haven't had social interaction in like 2 weeks, so yeah, this is new. This is a new thing, so we're just doing our best here. Miguel says, I'm definitely not European, and I just like it split Europe in the past. We are going to split our opponents. Oh, wait, was the Iron Curtain? Wait, I'm gonna look this up now so I look smart, but I'm not gonna tell anyone. Oh, yes, these are that books I was ordering. Also, the Iron Curtain was a boundary separating Europe into 2 separate areas from the end of World War II until the end of the Cold War. Which, you know, those Soviets, am I right? Yeah. Alright. Let me quickly grab some water here. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be casting. Honestly, Captain Canuck just kind of talked to me and he said, hey, you want to cover for me? And I was like, sure, buddy, I'll cover for you. I'll be a homie. So here I am, being the homie, doing the good work, hoping I didn't mix my audio to shit, and like, my mic right here is super loud and everything else in the game is just inaudible. But like I said, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out together, you guys. Takan giving us a little history lesson in chat. Thank you so much. Iron Curtain was a term of countries within Soviet occupation that later created the Warsaw Pact. Wow, the more you know, guys. The more you know. Let me quickly see. Where is our players? That is an interesting thing. I actually do not know how this tournament format is laid out. So if somebody could... This side has been blocked from using motion sensors. Whoa. Huh. I didn't know Twitch did that. Okay, cool. Yeah. We're just going to go ahead and wait for our players. I'm just going to quickly ask people in here what the dealio is, so we can hopefully get some games up and running. And yeah, you guys just hang tight. Yeah. One next. There we go. And now we play the waiting game. Oh crap, did my thing get? No, it's okay. I got this cool thing for Christmas last year that I just set up now, which don't tell the person who bought it for me I'm just doing that, but I did. And it's super cool. I thought I broke it for a little bit, but I didn't. Let me show you guys. You guys probably have seen this before. Can you guys see this? Let me see. It's like a little, yeah, see, it looks pretty nifty. It's like a little color changing little potion of magics, some could say. You tap the top of it and it changes like what color it is. Like, I know it's really hard to see here. You know what? We're gonna take the light off of this beautiful face so you can see this beautiful vase. That was actually the smartest thing I said all week. Alright, boop. See? Changes colors. This is... You guys can see how messed up the white balance is on my camera. This is supposed to be yellow. Like, this is a pale yellow. So, what can I say, folks? The high white balance makes me look good. The blue shows up pretty nice, though. That's really nice. So, let's start from here. So, it goes blue. It goes this kind of shifty thing where it goes from red to I promise you that's pink to I promise you that's blue to I promise you that's supposed to be turquoise to I promise you that's green to I promise you that's yellow. And then back to blue. And now it's red, green, and yellow, back to blue. We're gonna put it back on color changing mode. It's kind of nice because it's really sensitive. Like, if I hit the table, don't ask me how I know this. I have my anger under control. That's not the point of anything. But if I hit the table, for whatever reason, the vibration, whatever sensor, can sense that and it'll change colors. Like yellow, blue, color changing. See? Pretty neato, right? Neato burrito. Anyways, I see a lot of Soviets in chat right now. Gotta be honest, wasn't sure that was our demographic, but okay, guess we're chilling in the Soviet Union now. I'm gonna go ahead and drink some water. How was it? Oh my god, like a new audio output called that? No. Oh my god, Discord, you know nothing about microphones. Ooh, okay, so while we wait for new players, they're not here yet, so we're just gonna chill for a sec, but Captain Canuck says there's something cool I can try, so I'm gonna quickly read what he says. Alright, so apparently there's this new pop-out. There's an extension called Taunt. And you make challenges that allow viewers to make predictions about the games, is what he says. No idea how that works, but we're gonna figure this out together, so... Taunt? Oh, I see it. Jump into action to answer challenges or throw down in front of everyone. Ooh, jeez. Okay. Challenge. Throw down a challenge. Okay. Play with Twitch ID. You're getting failed to access your Twitch user ID, of course. Pick a cool character. Alright. Trying to see if there's any swag cards in here. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing any of this. In fact, I'm 99% sure you're not. But we're setting up the taunt thing, and I think it's going to be cool. So, we all have to make sacrifices. Oh, where'd it go? No! I can't do it. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I will be red dress lady. Cool. Congrats, moderator. You got superpowers in Taunt. You can create challenges and help Alpha XSC2 resolve challenges and delete inappropriate content. Alright, so guys, keep it appropriate, please. I don't want to have to be deleting anyone's content, but I will if I have to. I rule with an iron fist in my iron curtain. Let's see. Alpha XC. Let's see. Captain Canuck's doing good. Cool. I want to try this. All right. So how do I make my challenge? Let's just have it be. Balance score would be 6-0, of course. Okay. Our challenge will be, I don't know, like type. Here we go. We'll send out this challenge. Challenge is in the queue. Everyone will see it in about 1 minute. Okay, cool. So I sent out a challenge. You guys do it. I'm just seeing if this works or not. So we will see if you guys see that or not. Because honestly, again, zero idea about how this works. You know how old people don't know how phones work? I do not know how Twitch extensions work in the slightest. So We'll try this. Here we go. Quickly type it up. We'll grab some water. You all just chill and fulfill my request. Alright. Hey, Captain Canuck got it. But there's more text underneath it that makes me think that there are some bad things. So apparently people from stream can't change the options for answers. Didn't know that. Oh, okay, so I can only ask you guys yes or no things? So guys, only ask yes or no questions. Okay. I'll ask this question. Let's try this. What will the final score be? We'll create a new challenge. This challenge will be... How about this? Do you think... Here we go. Send it, boom. I'll go ahead and vote on my own answer here. Cool. Cool beans. Coolest of beans. Or ask Snoopy to post a question if you want other options. The Proudcaster account can. Okay, I'm fine with this challenge so far. This is a pretty good yes or no one. And we'll just let people think what people think. Hopefully people who have been in the team for long enough will know what I'm talking about when I type this in. Or at least they'll have some context so it's not just... I mean, like, honestly, looking at it, probably you can already tell that something happened, so... Yeah. Did anyone clip Canuck when he sang? Captain Canuck sang last stream? Nobody. Alright, alright. I know you guys might be saying that in hopes that Swaghar will sing. Quick news flash. Swaghar don't sing. Swaghar create horrible noises that no one should ever have to listen to. In short, I really am not a singer, you guys. I'm actually a sneezer more than anything. Crap, give me a sec. God damn it. That's fine. I don't need it. I do not need it. Let's see. They made you plug your nose and sing. How can they make you plug your nose and sing? That's something that you do voluntarily. Nobody reached across the internet and plugged your nose. I'm a CS major. I should know this. That's not how it works. I'm pretty sure, at least. I think that's your stuff, Captain Canuck. That is your stuff. Here we go. Throw down live challenges. Man, taunt. That's an interesting extension. I was gonna say weird, but a lot of people interpret weird as shitty, so it's an interesting extension. I think it's fun. Anyways, let me quickly message him. Oh, we got a thing happen. Oh, wait. Oh, no. This scene doesn't have, Oh, shoot. Maybe this one has? Hang on. Let me just quickly... Boop. Oh, I forgot. This scene doesn't have the browser extension here to show Twitch alerts. But I think I got it back up here. There we go. Just gotta enable that right there. Cool. So if someone donates more money, now we'll know. Should probably try it out. Maybe. Oh shit, we're going. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Whoopsie. Yep. Totally ready to go. I am sorry. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump on into whichever game this is, because I am super out of the loop, but I'm still able to do what needs to be done. There we go. Cool beans. Caster settings 100% not on. I am so prepared for this. Look how big that mouse is. Look at the size of that. Big, fat, meaty mouse. Alright. Speaking of meaty mouse, Never mind. I thought one of these players was called Mouse something. Didn't we have a player in our team that had the name like Mouse in his thing? I could have sworn. Oh, gotta make that random. Let's quickly change this up and then we'll go ahead and choose a player, shall we? There we go. Caster settings, ready for action. Alrighty, let's get it on. Spawning in the bottom right hand position of Trident. It is a Blue Zerg player, Antis. And his opponent spawning in the top left hand position of Trident. It is the pink Protoss player, it is Art. Quick fun fact of the day, if you add an M to both of these players, this becomes Mart versus Mantis for Team Malfa X. And that is about as good as I can do right now. Oh, look, there's a little Pro Series logo. There we go. That just shows you how lazy I am. Just gonna go ahead and keep that in my folder, in my overlays folder forever for StarCraft. But hey, you know, why the hell not? So, PvZ, you guys, obviously I'm not going to spoil any of the WCS finals because there's still a lot of people who may or may not be super aware of what happened at WCS 2019 BlizzCon Global Final Championships. To be honest, there were some really, really good games there. I think a lot of people, you know, they were kind of alright with it. I think the main part was production seemed, I don't know, seemed very rushed. It seemed like kind of low quality, and I know I'm talking shit about production when I spent like 10 minutes on stream live just like trying to set my stuff up and my mic wasn't on for half of it, so I know that, but just coming from BlizzCon, the production seemed really off, and I don't know, everything felt kind of rushed, not really as smooth, but yeah, still we got to see some of the best StarCraft in the world, right? And I guarantee you Zerg vs Zerg ladder is going to be absolute hell for the next couple of weeks, but that's just the price you pay for watching such great games. Honestly, if you haven't seen them yet, I'm pretty sure the VODs are out, or if not, there's at least a link to the stream. I'm sure something's out there so people can see them. If not, I'm sure they'll be out soon enough, don't worry. If there's one, I don't want to spoil it, but there were a lot of really good games there. I highly recommend you watch Classics Run. Classics Run was very, 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 very nice indeed. I definitely did enjoy what I saw, and there were some very creative, very meany things he did that, not gonna say whether they paid off or not, but they definitely won the hearts of everyone in attendance. So let's see if we see any of that from Art. So far, just a Stargate opening, and Stargate openers are pretty much as standard as they come nowadays in PvZ. Stargate by itself doesn't really mean anything. Stargate could mean, you know, charge slot, War Prism, follow-up, right? It could mean, what else could it mean? It could mean double Stargate, which I know is kind of cheating, but it could also mean like Archon drops, it could mean quick third base, it could mean a bunch of Oracles, maybe like 2 or 3 into a third base. I mean, it honestly doesn't give you too much information by itself. It's honestly the follow-up, and it's just a nice, safe thing to do. So, Art gonna go ahead and opt for the Robo path for this, but the weird thing is, there's no Twilight Council just yet. Kinda curious, he's even taking these gases, so I wonder what his plan is for that robotics facility. Maybe we might be seeing some sort of Sentry Immortal all-in? That would be one of my guesses, but only time will tell. Not time the player, time the abstract concept that dictates how our universe runs. Antis, meanwhile, on his side of the map, I'm not a Zerg player, so we're going to do our best to see what the hell this squishy, weird bug race is doing. And it seems to be just doing what it does best, making a bunch of squishy bug things. 4 drones in production after like 9 drones. Or rather, 4 drones finish up after 9 in production. So we're just going to go ahead and get his economy up and running. Really can't fault him for that. Making some overlords. A little bit Spylock is our friend, but, you know, still not floating too many minerals. That's really the main thing you got to worry about. Antis definitely gonna go ahead and try and stay active on the map. He's gonna scout out his opponents. See, there's no third base just yet, which really shouldn't surprise him, but there shouldn't be anyways, because Nexus is gonna come down to the 5-minute mark. But regardless, Antis is gonna get a full scout, sees the additional gateways, sees the Robo, sees the Sentry. Actually, the Sentry is a very big tell. You generally don't see sentries if it's some sort of Twilight play. And oh, actually, Art not paying attention. They're gonna go ahead and lose that sentry. And the soccer gets surrounded too. Art, what are you doing? Not marking at home, that's what he's not doing, but still, not very nice. Art is gonna go ahead and take some major losses here. Another Zealot gonna go down, and he scouts the Immortal too. A big scout for Antis, and now should have a lot of time to prepare for the upcoming rush. Still not even a Warp Prism in production. I think he'll just, yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and take his base. He's only on 4 gateways, so I think he just wanted to do some really light pressure with those Immortals and Sentries while he got his 3rd base up. But again, I think it might be delayed once more. There's a lot of health in these buildings, so maybe, yeah, he's not gonna go. He's not gonna get it. It's fine. Gonna go and trap these links in and enjoy himself a nice little Ling snack, but like snacks, it doesn't really fill him up all that much, and not really a big deal to be losing those as Antis. Antis, meanwhile, still making those workers. He's up to 61 now. If he can get to that 70 mark within around a minute and a half, he should be looking pretty this game. 4th base yet to be taken yet by Antis, but his creep spread is looking phantasmal, ladies and jokes, phantasmal. And the Warp Prism is warping on in units. The push is ready to start, and Art is positioning down onto this low ground. He does see that big concave waiting for him eagerly at the bottom of that ramp, which, you know, probably not the best thing to push into. However, he's going to go ahead and see if he can try and find a better angle. Again, just kind of poshing around, flexing across the map, oiling up his muscles, making them look big and lubed when they're really just kind of really meh in comparison. But Antis actually, trapping himself out onto the map. That was actually a very dicey position. I don't know if Art realized just how compromising that could have been. He forced fueling those Ravagers in, but he's not going to be taking that opportunity. Art is going to go ahead and back on up for now. And Antis, Roach Ravager, Infestation Pit. You know what that means, folks. It means Niduses, it means Swarmos, and it means a whole lot of headache for our Protoss players. However, he's going to go and do his best. He has Storm already on the way. I honestly think the response to this, a lot of people go Blink Stalkers, and I like Blink Stalkers as much as the next guy, don't get me wrong, but you ever try Blink Stalkers against Locusts? It's just the saddest thing you'll ever see in your life, folks. And not to mention, Blink Stalkers cost gas, and you really want those Storms against Locusts, so I don't know. I just feel like we should be going more the, you know, have 6-7 Templars per Storm, rain hell down every time Locusts try to land on you approach, which I like. Is he actually trying to kill this hatchery? Oh my god, this hatchery almost... I'm not gonna say almost died, but it took a lot more damage than any hatchery reasonably should from anybody who is not Has. So Antis just barely not able to scout that Warp Prism, and it is going to go ahead and unload into his main. This is exactly what you need to do with Swarm Host play. You can't just stay static. Art is going to go ahead and load his units here. Only 2 of them, I guess. There he goes. Rest of them follow suit, and Antis is posturing across the map. And nice scout by Art, denying the Nidus Storm. He has sentries here. I think he's underestimating the strength of his army, and there he goes. Art's going to section off a decent chunk of that army. There's no Storm yet. Oh, that was... Well, never mind. There is Storm yet, and that will take a huge chunk of road as Antis takes significant losses to his army. 4 Nidus networks trying to go on down, but they just aren't happening. Good defense by Art so far, but a Nidus right in the face of the base of Art is going to probably 100% finish. A bunch of Swarm Hosts here. I don't know if he wants to unload. He does! He needs to get back in that Nidus. Get in the Love Tube! Oh no. That's what happens when they go and get the Love Tube. The Locust also struggling to find damage. Honestly, just going to trade out against some Zealots, I guess. Which is fine. Losing this is a lot of minerals lost for Art. Don't get me wrong, I don't like it when it happens, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Art, meanwhile, just kind of posturing across the map. Or rather, on his side of the map. Zealots in the main base going to be able to deny any Nidus Worm shenaniganry, and Antis not finding a lot of success with this so far. But another Nidus does go down. That's the thing about Nidus Worms. There's just so goddamn many of them. And Art's actually going to run right past his army. Antis catching a break here, getting a cancel on that 4th base. As Art's army moves to the defense. Actually floating a decent amount of minerals is Art. Probably looking to throwing down a couple more gateways. Maybe even taking a Nexus. Ooh, that's right. That is right. I am sorry. I'm an asshole. Here we go. Locust gonna go ahead and find in, try and find some more damage. Actually, they may be able to pick off this Nexus here. As a matter of fact, they're probably gonna be able to pick off this Nexus here. Sentry also going down as well. And actually, they all time out as soon as they land. Wow, that is the life of a Locust, folks. Alright, he's gonna go ahead and deal with this the best that he can. Meanwhile, let's see what's happening on Antis' side of the map. He is going for that Hydralisk Dandos Carapace upgrade, so he's not gonna stay on this forever. He wants to eventually go into Lurkers, would be my guess. And that's not a bad thing to go into, I guess. I'm just saying, if you want to go to Hive Tag, which is generally what you want to do with this sort of build, it's going to be very delayed. Now, thankfully, I don't think it's going to be a problem, especially considering he still has Art significantly stuck in his side of the map. But think about it, there's honestly not been that much damage done to this game. I mean, 12 probes is honestly pretty manageable once you think about it. And not to mention Mantis has lost his army a decent amount of times here so far. Roach-wise. Oh, he's gonna go ahead and focus on the Forge. He's gonna get it? I think he is. Forge Growth now has to be weapon denied. Big catch up there for Art. Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the map, Art is gonna go ahead and do a little counterattack of his own. Protoss Locust, otherwise known as Villains, doing what they do best on that fourth base. Mantis trying to keep defense, but not before losing 9 drones. Meanwhile, another Scorpion of Stalkers will deny that Nidus Worm, and this, it kind of feels like he's slipping a lot in this game. He had a good, he had a solid start to it, but honestly, I just feel he's struggling to find his footing here. Lurker Den, as predicted by yours truly, with the biggest brain in the history of StarCraft, is going to go ahead and finish on up here, and that Lurker transition is coming soon, but there are many Immortals who have many things to say about that. Here we go. 10 Immortals with 6 High Templar, all full of that Juicy Storm energy. As long as he controls this Observer well, I think he should be able to crack this. Even if he does lose the main base to Locust, I think he can just go. And there he goes, stepping on forward very bravely. The Lurkers weren't even ready. They're gonna go ahead and burrow now, but they're right on top of the Stalker, so a really good position for Antis. One of the better ones we can hope for, but there's so much hope left in Art's army. It's hard to shoot through it all, and yeah, I think Antis dips below that critical amount of supply. GG is called, and Art will survive the worming of his main. Which puts the score, I have no idea, because who knows what the hell this tournament format is. Probably everyone else except for me, because I am lazy, but still. It is 1-0 for Antis. Antis? Art. Art won that game. 1-0 for Art. I think it's more kind of like a King of the Hill thing, if I had to guess. I don't know. Let's see if Captain Canuck returning back. He says 6 games will be played for sure. Each player from the team will play 2 games. If the score is tied 3-3, then there will be a 7th ace match. There's a page with the teams and what team is playing now. Canuck, you are my savior. Let's open that bad boy up and see what we have here. Team Omelette, Team Boilo, Team what is Oh, I see. 24 players fighting for a $600 prize pool. I see. You guys want to see this too? I mean, knowledge never hurts anyone. Wait, let me see if there's anything compromising on my screens. I don't think so, but if there is, you guys have to promise me not to clip anything. Promise? Okay, I'm going to turn display capture here. Look, infinity. So it's a round-robin group pro league format. There are bunches of teams and bunches of players on each team. Top 2 teams advances to the playoffs. I think right now. Oh, Iron Curtain. That's why. That's why there. Okay, that's why there was all those Iron Curtain talks earlier on. I thought we were just really Soviet. Hey, look, it's you guys. What's up, you guys? Anyways, let's go ahead and see the score so far. Which team is Art on? Let's see. I guess we'll just click through all of these until we find one. Group stage? Are we in the group stage? No. Also, it is super hot in the attic, so if I take the face cam off me and just stayed in the in-game chat, maybe I can just be shirtless for the rest of the stream. But as I talk that out, it seems like a worse idea. So we're just going to tune on the cooler in our attic. as the perpetual fight for a comfortable attic temperature still continues to this day. There we go. And turn that bad boy off. Minimize the screen. And wait for our next match. Oh wait, was that game 6? Wait. Did I only have to cast that one game? I don't think so. Let me read the lobby stuff. We're gonna do some investigation here. Are we doing matches one at a time or all at once? Makes sense. We're following the map. Are you guys ready? Heck, oops. That doesn't help me at all. Okay, looks like we have more players here. Let's see. He had to go after game 6. We'll figure this out. Oh, okay, there's 2 games. There's 2 series every Saturday. Gotcha, gotcha. So that means we have a score of 1-0 as of right now. Now the hard part is figuring out what team Art was on. What team was Art on? Oh shit, they're on EU. Shit. God. Oh wait, I can't say shit that much, can I? Ah, shit. Ah, dang it. Ah, rats. Okay. Oh man, good job, me. Can somebody grab up me some pancakes? I'm so sad. Here we go. Oh no, too many portraits unlocked. Can't accept game invite. No! Come on. Here we go. I don't want Juanito's portrait. No! No, he stopped it. Wait. Invite again, please. I'm sorry. Portraits. Okay, we're fine. Hey, new season, new me. Cool. Oh, what? Oh, that's right. DeepMind is in, yeah, DeepMind is in, shit, Alpha Star's on EU ladder, that's right. Is that because NA ladder is just too... It would just be too much. They needed to learn things instead of getting, like, proxy, void rave, shield battery rushed every game. That would make sense. Alright, quickly. There we go, make that nice and big. We're ready to rock and roll. 2 thumbs up, guys. Art versus Antis. Wait a minute. Didn't we just see that? Watch your language. Didn't we just see that game, Svagar? Art versus Antis. Are they just gonna fight 7 times? Maybe. Let's see. Oh, Tokon's having some problems loading this at 360p. You know what? I can actually try lowering the frame rate, but I'd have to disconnect that. And even then, actually, this is probably not a good idea. Never mind. You're on your own. Get better internet, you potato. Here we go. Waiting for our next player. I think it's... Who is our next player? Also, I'm kidding. I love you. Please don't take it personally. Here we go. Can't join Alpha X? What? Big malarkey. Ah, whatever. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. The cooler just kicked on. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the stuff. That's the big stuff. Quick stretches. I'm gonna stop annoying you guys for a sec. I'm gonna drink some water. And we will come back when we are ready to start game number 2. Oh, that's right. One sec. Doing some stuff that I should have done a long time ago. Okay, cool. Got my stuff set up. Should be cool. Wait. What is this chat channel I'm in? 555. It's me and this one other guy called Drago. Welcome to 555. And that is all I'm going to write. Here we go. Oh, are we ready to go? Go, please. Ready, Antis? Okay, so it's Art versus Antis again. Are we just gonna see these players do a best of 7? Strong suspicion that's what's going on here. And if so, bring it on. I've done a few best of 7s in my day. Oh no, wait, it's not best of 7, it's Pro League, so 6? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep casting till the timber stop, right? That's the idea. Actually, let me fix my camera here real quick. It looks like I'm much shorter than I am, which you would think I wouldn't care about that too much, but damn, my insecurities are solid today. They are just hitting all the right places. Perfect. I was actually thinking after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some hot dog buns. My parents picked up some really good sausages from Costco. I mean, I know they're not like anything special, but like, god darn, does the sausages from Costco just... They have that like snap to them, and they just like flow juices out in your mouth, and you can kind of suck on them a little bit, like get the juices out of the sausage, and it's really just the most straight thing I can ever do with a sausage in my life. The joke there being that it is incredibly gay, but they still taste really good, so I don't know. It's not the time to awaken new stuff inside of me? I don't think so. So let's just go ahead, jump on into the game. Oh, where's our sponsor bar? There you are. Ah, yes. Beautiful, pretty old sponsor bar. You guys ready for game number 2? I think I am. Let's go ahead and introduce our players in case you were deaf the last game and suddenly gained your hearing back. Spawning in the bottom right-hand position and also blind because you couldn't read. Of Acropolis. Representing the blue Zerg player, it is... Antis. You know, I used to be so much better at intros when I had a mouse that had like side buttons, cause like I would like set the side buttons to like zoom and stuff like that, and like pan, and it would just be so cool. But that's okay, cause introducing our left player. What was I even going with that? Our top left player of Acropolis, representing the pink Protoss player, it is Art. Not going for the cannon rush and bringing great shame to his family, but I digress. It is Acropolis, it is big map. In fact, can I even zoom out even more? I can. Oh yeah. So, as you guys can see, very big boy map here. Big boy rush distances, big boy ramps to fight up. So, all of these point toward macro game. And we all know that Protoss does not like facing Zerg in a very long macro game. It's all about them juicy timings. But Acropolis is not too bad for those things, I feel. I mean, you definitely have better places to push in. I feel like this is a lot better. Say if, you know, Art wanted to go for a similar Mortal Sentry push he did last game. Last game, he had to go down a ramp. He had to, like, go down here into there. This game, he can just go up here, and he can just, like, fight in this choke point right here, which is, like, infinitely better, right? So... at least he has that. Antis actually going for a hatchery, right? Yeah, he went hatch, pool, gas, hatch. So very fast third base from him. I think almost a little too fast if he wants to defend against adepts properly. No, I think he can still defend against adepts actually. What am I talking about? He just got a really fast third base. I'm not gonna talk about that. It's normal. It's fine. I can't really talk about the nuances of that little faster time third base, because honestly I have no idea. I do not play bugs. But I do play aliens, and aliens are going for a Stargate opening once more. I wonder if this time we'll see Phoenix openings, actually. Big maps like these, Phoenixes can really rut their stuff, considering that it's very hard to punish Phoenixes on the large... Like, the larger the map, the harder it is to punish a Phoenix, right? Or rather, Phoenixes. One Phoenix, that's really not... No one's really scared. But Phoenix is very hard to punish those, and it is a long way to the third base. You have to go over here, you gotta go up here, and then boom, you're at third base, right? So, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that coming out of Art. Maybe he wants to go for another timing, and that looked like a pylon for a sec. That's how slow Overlords move, but that's okay, because it's not a pylon. Pylon's a thing. Pretty standard stuff coming out from Art. Gonna go ahead and fill up his wall in right now. That's actually a really smart wall off. I wonder why I wall off so dumb always. Like, my wall offs are like always right here. I always tell myself at the beginning of each map season, I should just take like 30 minutes, learn the wall offs for each of the maps, practice them, get them down, and then just have a fantastic season where I never ever mess up my wall ever again. Those days never come, and I would rather suffer indiscriminately, immeasurably for a couple of months than take 30 seconds of work to prevent that, because I hate myself, so there we go. Other news, Phoenix and Oracle are out. I do not see this Oracle or Phoenix moving across the map. Is he waiting? He's waiting for another Phoenix. He's waiting for two Phoenixes and an Oracle. That is very strange. I think he just got the Oracle for protection, but even then, you can kind of dance around the other side of the map, even if you're that worried about link floods. You can just kind of sit across the center path. I don't know, it's a little strange. Ah, there we go. Okay, I see. He wants to move out with the adepts. Makes a lot more sense. No, he does not. Well, I'm stumped then. Art, however, is going to go for a similar build, it seems. Though, with the introduction of a lot more Phoenixes, caveat being a lot more Phoenixes, as a matter of fact. He's going to go ahead and start with that Warp Prism again, and he's going to get his third base pretty much on time, so I think he just wants to go for a very harassment-oriented playstyle. It's going to really tax his actions, and again, these adepts, I feel like they should have been across the map a long time ago, but they're still getting up in number. Antis, meanwhile, he's just doing normal Zerg stuff. He's getting his roaches, his gases, layer is up, his overseer is morphing, everything is going pretty hunky-dory, come to think of it. And yeah, just gonna go ahead and hide his Phoenixes for now. It's like double Stargate Phoenix, but he's being single Stargate Phoenix, which I guess is fine. How many Phoenixes does he have? He's up to 5 right now. Yeah, 5 Phoenixes is still a decent amount of Phoenixes. I kinda like this. He doesn't really stunt your attack as much as you went for double Stargate Phoenixes, but you still get to be a Phoenix player now. You can't really do some moves like this with single Stargate Phoenix, I feel. Yeah, you're just gonna get out-chanced fused, you don't really have a DPS, but as far as growing, harassment goes, as far as getting overlords off the map, as far as getting overlords across the map, it is definitely a pretty nice deal, if I do say so myself. A couple more Oracles gonna go ahead and shade it onto the third base. Here we go. Could be seeing some major pickoffs, or could be seeing a couple of roaches just shoot those either way. You never know with these Adam Rombis. You never do. Phoenix is still not. No, Art. The drones are over there. Okay, I think he knows. He's sniffing him out with his nose protector, and there he goes. Gonna go ahead and pick him up. 1, 2. Are those taking one more shot from each one? No, they always took that many shots. 10, 20. Wait, do they? I thought drones only took 2 shots to kill. Yeah, because they're light units. Each attack from the Phoenixes does 10 against them. Drones don't have armor. Were they regenerating in between it? I don't know, that is kind of weird to me. That's fine. Antis finds himself as being here, doesn't happen all that often, and he's gonna actually deny some mining time with his adepts. Good defense by Antis though. Going to make sure that those adepts do not find any damage whatsoever. Art, meanwhile, staying active with those Phoenixes. And the Spire, a very late Spire at that, is going to go ahead and be the choice of response for... Why is it saying that he's getting minerals every time he does that? Is he morphing the Overlords into runes so we can save them. That's kind of cute, but I think I'd just rather lose the minerals and the mineral land gas, you know? Or maybe even just lose the minerals and lose the gas. Anyways, not important. What is important is that that Spire is the most confusing thing I've seen in my life. Maybe he thinks it's like triple Stargate Phoenix. Maybe he saw a couple of things he shouldn't have seen in the WCS finals. I was like, oh my god, I need one of these bad boys. But such is not the case. So I am kind of confused, but oh wait, is that a hive? That is actually indeed a hive. In fact, that's a hive that's gonna finish in 8 minutes and 15 seconds, right? 11, 12, 13. Ah, by 2 seconds. Well, I guess that's why they call me the 2-second man, isn't it? Gonna go ahead and drop. At least in high school they did. It was a rough time. I think Art sees this, right? Yes, he did see the morphing of the layer into the hive, so he knows that it is an extremely quick hive, and I'm curious to see, is he gonna just try and hit a timing? It's 68 to 62 army supply in favor of Art, while Antis is just on like some Lings, some Roaches, a couple of Banes with outspeed that are just now getting it like halfway done. I mean, I would say it's prime time for a timing. Oh, cool. I forget that the new Archons have these weird like morphin things. Very pretty. Yeah, he should definitely move across the map, is my thinking. But it looks like he wants to just kind of sit back at home for a while. Corruptors are starting, Greater Spire as well. This has to be the fastest Broodlord timing I think I've ever seen. He's gonna have Broodlords by like, what, the 10-minute mark? That is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. But again, if you're not doing much as a Protoss player on the opposite side of the map, you can't really be too surprised when your Zerg opponent just gets out of control. That was amazing. Corruptors are out. Hopefully the gears are starting to turn in Art's head and he throws down a fleet beacon, something other than just this really, really not good against Broodlord's army. He has to have known that it's been coming for a while. I mean, let's see what happens here. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't know. I think it's a little bit too late for this timing. He still has a little bit of time, but the Greater Spire has finished, and Art is gonna go ahead and try and push out across the map anyways, but it is a couple minutes too late here. The first Broodlords are almost done. The fleet beacon goes down now, so there's still some hope for recovery. A couple of nice corrosive files gonna go ahead and trigger the barrier on all of those Immortals. But I don't know. Maybe if you had a Prism in the main, it could be a little bit better. Good counterattack from Art does manage to snap up a couple of drones. He's just gonna focus down this Atri. I feel. I mean, X is gonna pick up that Atri either way. That is not going to live, man. He's gonna end up picking that off, so good pick off by Art. He's gonna. I wouldn't like to see him stay here. I want him to just go home, you know, be happy with the damage that he's done, and not lose all of his army to Broodlord. Just such. Yeah, don't just look back for a second and then run back away. That's exactly what he needs to be doing. Nice thing, counterattack is gonna keep Art busy at home and just meanwhile, I mean, he still has 4 bases to the 3 of the Protoss. The 4th one is actually, he's gonna get a cancel on that 4th base. Nice going from Antis, and even more Broodlords in production. Before I even say it, good job, mate. 3 more, and the first Tempest has just begun, so I feel like if there's a timing that Antis wants to hit, it is probably right around now. Not a bad trade. Oh my god, so here's how traumatized I am. I thought those Lings dying sounded like a Nidus Worm, and I immediately just... my heart rate just went like... So, yeah. No, we're fine though. Obviously a very horrible fight for Art to take. Let's go ahead and skedaddle on home. Losing an Archon for absolutely egregious there, and a Sentry too, or 3, just 2, why not? There's only 1 Stargate? Oh no, he needs to produce off of a lot more than just 1 Stargate. Okay, he has 2. I would love to have seen 3, but maybe he didn't have the money for it. Is he not hotkeying this? Is that why? Not sure. Mothership is on the way, but he definitely should be prioritizing getting those Tempests down, I feel. Only 1 production at a time. Art is all gonna go ahead and still try to stay active on the map. This is good against this many Broodlords. I definitely like it, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It's very play with fiery at this point, you know? Like, a couple of, like, really strikes, and man, you might lose like an immortal here. You might lose a couple of sentries. Look at this immortal. Look at this. Almost dead. Almost dead. Look at all those movements. Yep, one immortal gonna go down. Maybe Stalker and Art going to be forced to run on home. These Broodlords themselves just chasing them. Honestly, very exposed right now. I don't like it that much, but I think Antis is starting to get a little bit confident that maybe Arch doesn't have as much back home as he might have thought. And he's gonna go ahead and push across the map. The Broodlords all by themselves though. I really am getting anxiety from this. There you go. He does see that the Tempests are a thing. They do exist. There's not too much to support them though. These Corrupted Mages are just right around top of it. There he goes, but the shield batteries should be able to provide some much needed protection. And some other ships as well. I'm not doubtful that will aid in the fight against the Corruptors. But once if they're going to go ahead and try and fight against that fourth phase. Honestly, very disjointed right now is Antis' army. It's kind of all over the place if you look at it, and I'm not sure if he should continue pushing forward. Maybe he should get a couple of Infestors. Broodlord Infestor historically has been really good, then kind of pretty bad, and then really good again. So maybe a couple of Infestors splashed in. He is a little bit low on gas, I will grant him that, but does have a lot of minerals. I would love to see a couple more bases coming up for Antis. The map is his, we don't really see Arc pushing out that much. The Creep Spray could be better, but you know, he's fine. And here we go, the Mama ship is out. Antis should really respect that army. This honestly kind of looks like a Heart of the Swarm situation that we have right now. Kind of interesting. But such is not the case. Oh crap, how many orbs do I have to go? Just 2. Still though. Ooh, still sitting on 5 bases, I think Antis is. I really don't like that he's only sitting on 5 bases. I mean, I know I'm super negative, but I sometimes tend to focus on, you know, what I don't like, what I do like. Therefore says, don't do that, Swagart. You know, focus on the positives in life. So positives in life, he has a lot of Broodlords, and he has a lot of Corruptors, and not really too much on the Protoss side to go ahead and defend against that. Wait, why am I talking like I want Antis to win? I'm a Protoss player. Okay, lots of Storm in this army. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 Templars full of Storm. There's a couple of Void Rays out. If there's one thing that people should know about Void Rays is that they demand respect. Anyone who has ever known anything about Void Rays is that they should not be underestimated. Especially when they're Corruptors. Antis is going to go ahead and try for another counterattack. Maybe his army is all over the place at the moment, but I don't know. I think these Raptors and Roaches have kind of stayed a little bit too long in this game. If you just can to great DPS down that mothership, I don't think it's going to work. Especially with Storm and Void Rays. Makes me shiver. And Art is doing the correct response to this. He's getting that Robo Bay. He's getting another robotics facility. He's going to get some disruptors out to blow up any potential infestors. So one step ahead of the game is our friend Art. Antis preparing a nice big counterattack on the side of the map. The thing is, if you're always counterattacking and doing damage, but you're neglecting to macro one back at home, you're equivalent to taking that sort of damage, right? So, I don't know. 67 workers just seems a little bit low at this stage in the game, but it's okay. We'll see what he has planned. He's gonna go ahead and roll in with these banging. A couple of Dark Templars are gonna be this one, and Overseer is gonna make a schedule for that. Void Ray not dying to close the vials, and gives me hope that there is still justice in the world. 4 Void Rays. Honestly, I think that's about as many Void Rays as you need. They don't. 4 is what you can do with a million Void Rays is what you can do with 4 Void Rays. The Mama always said. Antis posturing up on this side of the map is gonna manage to take out that Absorber, so nice pick up there. Warbane is working on it, and I think Antis may be having to go for a hold sometime soon. It is looking kind of dire. As far as this Protoss army looks, yeah. These High Templar, when you don't see an energy bar, that's when they have the most energy, funnily enough, yeah? So, let's see what Art wants to do. He's still posturing, he's kind of unsure. A couple of carriers in production here. Maybe you should wait for those. I think he's just going to go ahead and hope for a little bit, but without a doubt, we are definitely into the later parts of this game. Art says, you know what, I'm comfortable here. I don't need to hit a timing. I didn't need to do anything. I'm going to take you to where I want to be, and that's the late game, man. Oh boy, Art. You better have some magic prepared for us. That Link has Adrenal? Yeah, it sounds like it has. Nice run by for these units. They're trying to get rid of them in order for more favorable supply. Not bad at all from our friend Art. Getting between there pretty quickly and actually gets a kill, not a cancel on this space over here. While that's going on, Antis is actually starting to look kind of desperate for a bank here. He's going to get this base. Yes, he is. Very immobile army. Unable to respond to the counterattacks of Art. Art has to be careful though. That is a lot of investment. So one small little false step on creep, one little misstep, one little sneeze into your forearm instead of your elbow, and the Arab is out of this game. There we go. Couple defensive storms. They definitely like it. Here we go. The first real bank that's going on down. Grabs himself an Archon. Not too bad. Very confident, and another Tempest is grabbed. He's gonna go ahead and grab the Templar. He's gonna slow himself. No, there would have been two of them. The whole army. Oh, how unfortunate. The whole army getting mind control there. Everything from Antis just dying. Oh, that's from Art just dying. And man, that is just sad.com. Which I bet you didn't even know was a place until now. Actually, let me just. Come on. Sad.com. Just a picture of a sad person. Gotcha. Alright. And just like that, Protoss loses their entire air army, spare for a mothership and one lucky carrier, and their ground army, and Zerg is doing what Zerg does best, just so cost efficient. I think Antis may want to be looking to make some moves on this base here. However, the mobility of the Protoss in late game should never be underestimated, and he's going to go ahead and grab that hatchery over here. Maybe he can use recall over here to save this base if necessary. Yeah, there's not really a weapon that can save it. He needed to make that choice a while ago, and unfortunately he's probably going to go ahead and lose that base. Meanwhile, the army is posturing up in the middle of the map. Broodlord and Fester. Here we go, a couple of big purification novas. A nice one does end up going off, but not before a significant amount of damage is already done to the Protoss army. And yeah, looking very sketchy. A couple more disruptors join the fray though. 4 disruptors, or rather 3. 3 disruptors should be more than enough a match for those investors. Where did all the disruptors go? I know there were a bunch in production. Is that his whole army? That doesn't look like 14 corruptors. Yeah, okay, so there's some there. Alright, do it. Okay. He's gonna go ahead and take this base. A couple of infested Terrans will secure the position as it does go down. Meanwhile, like we predicted on the south side, some Nexuses did indeed end up falling. And now it is Art's turn to be on the receiving end of the base sweeping, of the killing of a company. His bank is really low. His supply is around 50 less than where it needs to be. Mantis not making many things himself. I think he may just be waiting. Doesn't want to be too hasty with what he makes. Oh, it's a cute. You see that leash range? The brooding flew out and then kind of flew back. He's like, no, mommy, disruptors are scary. Broodlord was like, no, they're not, son. Alright, here we go. A couple of corruptors is kind of chilling out, but I don't think it's going to be the most impactful thing. Actually, these corruptors can't really contest those errors at the moment. You need to be really careful. That DPS is really high. More expansions going down for Antis, setting up another counterattack there as well. The army from Antis still posturing in the middle of the map. I'm not sure if Art... I mean, he's very slowly going to be able to get his army back up. He still has, okay, half a base there. Alright, we'll say that's... Okay, I'll call that a base there. We got a base there. So we still got like 2.5 bases going down, and another mining one on the way. This one may get cancelled, but he'll still at least have one. Meanwhile, Art still keeping them busy. We're gonna go ahead and move across this map, trying to take out this hatchery. Will it succeed? But he has to be careful. The infections are getting close, and he grabs 1, 2 carriers. Can he grab another? I don't think so. Tries. Art does too. Blow those infestors up, but it doesn't work, and unfortunately a couple of carriers will go down for Art's incidents. Is that just now +1 fire attacks? Oh my god, how are the upgrades looking? Oh! Oh, they're hideous! Oh, at least, geez, at least Art has +2. There's no There's no air attacks upgrades at all, actually. But I guess when the majority of your army uses infestors, that's what you need it to be, and a great recall there. Now, Euro Parasite doesn't go through recall anymore. I think they used to, but they no longer do. So Art will luck out there, and Antis learned a new mechanic today, so good on Antis. Still a very formidable, scary Sky army. There's more carriers on the way. I think the more carriers he gets, honestly, the better. Just trying to control all those Tempests, and with how dangerous those infections are, I definitely agree with that it should be a little bit of a risk. But then again, a bit of fight, really well. I guess you just want to really focus on getting rid of those infections on the ground. Here goes more Brutian. He's gonna go ahead and start seizing away the Focus army, and the Disruptor goes to 9, but not quite. Time Warp goes down, a Destruction Nova doesn't grab anything, and here we go. Starts a bunch of infested terrorists that go down. The Steel Parasite as well playing a huge role, and look at the damage on these bad boys, like 4 or 5 of them, able to take out Barrier, able to take out Apollo, their absolute dominance. And then again, there's a lot of interceptors left, and I don't think Antis really has the anti-air to deal with this. Oh my god, I think he's getting cleaned up. Yep, he's getting cleaned up. There's a bunch of Broodlords here, but the Broodlords are just gonna absolutely get demolished, faced. Oh, not even close. Kind of dead zone carry for a second, but still. 8 carriers left over with 1 more on the way. Art may have lost a lot of supply. Antis may be remaxing, but that was undoubtedly a very, very nice fight. Involved those counterattacks. 30 probes! Ay caramba, you guys. Very ay caramba. That is not a good sign. I mean, 8 infestors are on the way. Pathogen glands have been researched, so there's going to be some energy in those bad boys when they pop, but maybe Art has a small timing to do some of his own damage? I don't know. It's very close. Just pure carrier, like pure carrier. Not really known to do the most amazing thing, and oh my god, I totally forgot the... There we go. Out of Fox, thank you so much for the sub. Yeah, pure carriers by themselves. Carriers are kind of like the ultras of the sky, you know? By themselves, they're actually really great if you just have 200 supply of them, but they're really, really, really so much better when they're supported by some other things. Here we go. Oh, man, a couple of veterans trying to get these armies. Bongo's going to be helping a lot there too as well. I think the infestors, unfortunately, targeted down the interceptors rather than the carriers, and now all the interceptors are actually still alive. That's a really unfortunate engagement there from Antis. Art can't be impatient though. Really can't afford to be. He's actually getting kind of low on minerals here, come to think of it, and you know, as far as mining goes, 38 workers is not really the richest of peeps. Dark Temple gonna be able to slice and dice this up, or not. Is there an Overseer on the way? The Overseer is on the way! And it dies. What a surprise. Here we go. Art, meanwhile, is gonna be able to pick up the statue over here. I would love to see some Templar. Hello! I said I would love to see some, and I keep my promise, so we're gonna stay on you guys for just a little bit. The support of these Templar is imaginable. I think right now, what Antis really could use is just a nice, big, strong Disruptor. And then put some... Yeah, there we go. That's fine, but I think he needs enough to 1 or 2 shot the carriers. 3-shotting is not going to be the way. Infestors as well are going to be playing a big part. I think these carriers, these Corruptors have been sitting there for the entirety of the game. We will call these the 7 in Heaven, because they're just kind of sitting there, waving their tentacles in each other's faces, and... I don't know, it reminds me of a simpler time. An easier time. Sporist going down. We can call Spore Forests Sporists! Oh my god, I'm making that a thing, even if no one else uses that. Corruptor's gonna go ahead and fly on top of these carriers. It is good, forcing the storm on himself. However, he needs to be really careful. There are some poisons in here. A lot of Corruptors do end up going down, don't get me wrong. It's kind of an okay trade for Antis. Actually, I think that's a really good trade for Antis. He got like 5-6 carriers there, and with the amount that Art isn't mining, which is a lot. Like, if he was mining as much as he wasn't mining, he'd be rich. But he's not. So, very little money there. Every trade that Art gets is kind of a bad one. And Antis, still maxed out, may be able to run away with this game. The Corruptor Ball, the 7 in Heaven, stands to 7-11, is going to be able to... 7 in Heaven The 7-7 is going to go ahead and move on for the space here, but I don't think it's enough. Carrier number... No, does not go down. But I think at this point, Anderson doesn't count on top of this army, and there's nothing else to do. And yeah, that's probably it. 25 armor supply does not win this game, and Antis will fight back. Tying up the score 1-1. Juanito to Juanito. Whew. Not bad at all. While we have some time to ourselves, folks, let me give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors, whose script I have here somewhere, I promise. You know what? I'll just speak from the heart. There we go. Just pull up heart.pdf. Alright guys, events like these here at Alpha X are made possible by amazing sponsors such as GameStop. With their sponsorship, both you on these videos and these players are able to have a fun and exciting esports experience. Now these are not the only ones that GameStop is putting on. They're working with us grassroots guys and Match Uno to fuel competitive gaming across hundreds of tournaments in the amateur scene, so more people just like us can enjoy what they do best. So if you guys can do me a favor and check out GameStop.com/esports to sign up for free and play a bunch of amateur tournaments there, that would be very much appreciated. Actually, let's go ahead and check that link out right now just to show you guys what we're dealing with. Sure. GameStop.com/esports. I'm gonna turn on browser capture again. You guys play nice. If I mess up, no clipping. Okay? Okay. And this is what you're gonna see. This awesome website. Cool stuff happening all around. And yeah, go ahead and check it out. Doesn't this look pretty? What a pretty website. Hang on. Is there a /esports one? Yes. Oh, I am on this one. Alright, cool beans. Go ahead and check it out, you guys. Display capture off. Text the time to, or rather record the time, so it makes it easier. Let's see. GameStop after game 2. Cool. What do you guys think of that last game? I thought it was a good game. I thought I believed in the comeback for a little bit of a while, but those counterattacks, I don't think I did a good justice trying to cast and observe at the same time, but man, Roach Bane counterattacks on those peripheral bases just really destroyed Art's economy. And I feel like if he had the money to remax after that one kind of bad fight that he took with not Artanis, Art versus crap, I was saying his name the whole thing. Oh crap, we're on NA. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm like the team's worst enemy. I'm so sorry. Antis, there we go. I feel like Antis took 1 or 2 bad fights, but just the economy was not there for Art, so really a very unique way to win the game there if you are Antis, and also didn't even have to use Nidus for him, so that's my boy, keeping it real. Nah, we're just gonna ignore the Swarmhouse Nidus he did in game number 1 though. Okay. Cool. Drink some water here. Man, I really need some buns for my hot dogs. Yeah. I know I'm talking about these hot dogs a lot, but Jesus Christ, guys, I really do want some. Oh, Autofox subscribed at tier 1 on a 4-month streak. Meg, thank you so much. Really does mean a lot to us here at Alpha X. Mwah. Alright, who's next? I don't know, but Miguel said NA, so we're just gonna chill on NA here for a sec. Whew. And then I'm gonna learn more about binary search trees. You guys, I'm in a data structures class in CS right now, and let me tell you, red-black trees, whew. Whew. Oh man, guys, I tell you, they are some beefy, chunky bad boys. I mean, they're extremely interesting, but man, oh, difficult things. I think we had to code one. Yeah, but I did. But I accidentally didn't. Not accidentally didn't. I intentionally didn't. But that's because they give us 1 free project per semester, and I was kind of going through some stuff, so I was like, I just won't do this one. So didn't do this one. Bad Boy Swagger does not condone skipping your assignments in university. Okay? Look at me, okay? Okay. Alright, cool. I'm gonna run down to the bathroom real quick. I will catch you guys in a moment. Also, if like I'm still gone and like it shows a lobby invite, I'm sorry in advance, okay? Okay. I didn't wash my hands. No, I kid, I totally did. Ugh. It's my house. I'm not gonna wash my hands in my own house. Are you kidding me? What am I, some sort of like high-class, pearl-eating, like silver spoon baby? No. You wash your hands in public, or if you're at work and there's someone in there with you. That's it. Those are the only times. I don't know why I felt the need to share that. Let's just wait for the next game in awkward silence. Probably will be better. Oh, Miguel's in the lobby. Is he waiting to invite me? Next game, NA or EU? Maybe I'm at the I'm in the wrong place. NA. KK, invite when ready. KK, making sure, smiley face. Cool. Water sleepers. Cool. Almost ready. Alright, cool. Just gonna go and wait for our next players here. Gonna give my voice a little break here. I haven't casted in like hot minutes, so. Add some adminning issues. So, okay, Miguel says we are experiencing some adminning issues, so I'm just gonna chillax for a little sec and let the upper echelons of the Alpha X administration deal with their deal. It's a, there we go. We're just gonna tell them to go whenever they're ready and not wait for me, because honestly, probably gonna miss it, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, I'll just start without him," and I feel sad. Fiesta says, "Am I playing now?" Well, I mean, I did that once. Okay, like a year ago. I think there's, or maybe a year and a half ago. I think this is when Catalina was still in the map pool. So maybe a really long time ago, or maybe not. Maybe it was. It was a long time ago. It was on Legacy of the Void for sure. But I think what happened was. I was casting this event, and one of the players all of a sudden dropped out, and they needed someone to go up against the opposite team. So this was a clan war, it was Alpha X versus whatever, right? And they're like, Swagger, we need someone else. There's nobody else. So I itched up my casting pants, pulled down my plain shirt, hiked up my serious sleeves, and I was like, boy, casting and playing at the same time, you got it. No problems. I lost that game, but it was still it was a nice experience, I feel. Dude, you think observing and casting at the same time is hard? Wait till you try observing, casting, and playing. Wait, I wasn't observing technically, so casting and playing. Yeah, that is a hell I wish upon no man. Unless they want to, in which case it's actually pretty fun. I guess that's what streamers do though, isn't it? Oh shoot. No, they do. No, they kind of do that. I was trying to say like what my opponent is doing. I wasn't in just like regular streamer mode. I was like trying to cast what they were doing, try and put like a back and forth. I was talking in third person. It was really strange. It was really weird. Crap, I think I chafed my underwear. It's all scrunched up. think Jetrix died. Just act natural. There's no music playing in my headphones, by the way. It's just I just kind of like groove to myself. Okay, update from Miguel. Games 3 and 4, walkover win team Iron Curtain. We jumped to game 5. Aww. Aww. I guess Jetrix and someone. Oh yeah, Jetrix didn't show up. That's probably why. Oh, big sadness. Okay, so 2 more games for sure. So right now it's. I have no idea the score, but I think we have at least 2 more games up and running. So hopefully we'll be able to get this one up and going a lot faster. There we go. Winter's Gate. Next map. Nice big boy map. Lots of slowing fields. I kind of like the slowing down fields. Very interesting. Especially when people don't really play around them as well as they should. And they try and... Or when they like try and run away, but they run away through the field and they're just like... Ah! While they're getting like blasted from behind. Blasted from behind probably wasn't the word to use there, but blasted from behind, big boy. Cool. So we have Sinner up here next. He is a Tyram player. Ooh, ranked 110 Grandmaster. Not bad, buddy. Not bad at all. Alright, ready to start the next game. It's going to be Jetrix versus Sinner on Winter's Gate. So, let's rock and roll, you guys. Get ready to switch the scenes here. Add a little bit of caster magic. Damn. Look at that production quality. BlizzCon be jealous. Alright, let's get into it, folks. Spawning in the top left-hand position of Winter's Gate, it is the blue Protoss player, Jedrix. And his opponent, spawning mostly in the bottom right-hand position of Winter's Gate, it is the red Terran player, it is a Sinner. Named so because he is deciding to turn to the dark side of the Terran race and proxy some buildings across the map. In fact, he's going to proxy his barracks over here, which, you know, not too serious of a thing so far. If he were to send out another, if he sent out another SCV, then probably I would be a lot more inclined to hate him, but it just looks like it's going to be maybe a proxy Reaper. But with his 2 gases coming down, something tells me this is going to be a good old-fashioned kitchen sink build. I remember these were super popular in the beginning of Legacy of the Void. Like, you'd proxy your racks, your factory, and your starport, and you would just die to like siege tank, marine, liberator pushes. It was really bad, guys. But the cool part was, if you made some oracles, you just killed everything. So, oracle's pretty good against this. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. We don't even know if that's what it is. Let's see what Jedrix is doing. What's happening in the world of Jedrix? Well, not much except for not scouting, which is pretty not great. There is no probe across the map. In fact, he's not even attempted to send one. This one's just going to be for a pylon, if even that. But thankfully for him, it looks like it is just a Reaper there for now. Factory's going to go down at home, so, you know, the aggression isn't going to be too crazy, but there is still going to be a lot of damage potential for this Reaper, especially considering there's going to be no Zealot to chase it around. But, you know, I was always even kind of on the fence about even getting a Zealot against the Reaper, because, like, you know, the Reaper just gonna run around that. At best, you're gonna save maybe 1 probe, and you've spent like 100 minerals, right? So, I don't know. It's kind of iffy for me. There we go. Adep coming on out here. Let's check the probe micro from Jedrix. He's gonna get back into that Vespene Geyser. 1 probe will go down. A couple more here. Another one. This one is probably gonna die. There we go. 3rd one here probably is gonna get saved. Only 2 probes. Not bad defense from Jedrix. Jedrix, though. Some gear should be turning in his head. That is not a normal Reaper timing, so should be a little bit cautious. He is definitely going to go ahead and keep that Adept back at home. Needs to be careful of the jump ups, though. Right over here can be especially dangerous, but the Reaper is going to go ahead and try and come in through the natural. Adept is going to go ahead and scout it out, but unfortunately not able to save those probes. Another Adept pops out just in time, and now he has 1 for the main, 1 for the natural. Pretty solid Adept configuration here. And meanwhile, a starport is going on down, and it's command center. So very strange, and he queued up the reactor there too. Very strange build here from Sinner. I wonder if he wants to go for some sort of like quick tanked follow-up after this. And with the Robo Twilight coming out for Jedrix, I'm surprised. If he lacks the... No, that's too late! Ah, I'm just trying to be cute. Oh, Jedrix. You're still cute in my eyes, just know that, okay, buddy? Okay. Yeah, Robo Twilight not going to be able to actually have that many gateway units out, so still could actually potentially be very strong, and it's Cyclones coming out for Sinner. The confusion intensifies, but I'm thinking we may either see some sort of mech play where he wants to go for a lot of Cyclones. That was kind of popular for a little bit against Protoss. No, probes. Oh, that was kind of popular for a bit against Protoss, but was quickly phased out of style when people realized it was not as good as they previously thought, because Blinkstalker Disruptor will do horrible things. Horrible things to your Cyclone's Bay. It's just going to go ahead and get the Cyclone for the Halibut, or I think he queued it up in order to try and respond to a possible Stargate, but no such luck so far. And Jedrix is actually sitting pretty on 2 bases, hasn't lost too many probes just yet. 5 isn't bad, especially considering how much Sinner has sacrificed in terms of tech and economy to get himself where he is. A nice 7 worker advantage there for Jedrix. Needs to keep that probe protection going, though. Ooh, a nasty supply block though. Oh my god, a nasty, nasty supply block. That is extremely painful. But the Reapers might finally be going down. One does end up fighting the dust, and the second one is killed by the Workers' Revolt. Hence the Iron Curtain enchanting us. And Stalker's a little bit late here, gonna deny some mining. Is this Liberator? Shouldn't be a big deal. Oh, unless he simply throws back home a little bit too early. Liberator actually died. And yep, two probes killed by the Liberator. Not too amazing. So Cinder's pressure, definitely not the most. Jetorix sees. Oh! Okay, well, that's kind of another thing. There we go. I was gonna go ahead and send that one back home. Or at least to a better scouting position, which I definitely do approve of. Cinder's aggression, not really been paying off in dividends all that much. I would love to see Jetorix start knocking down these rocks. Definitely easier to hold aggression when you can actually get to what you need to defend, right? But no such luck so far. That Observer does end up going on down because it was kind of right in the face of Senna. And 5 more gateways, so just gonna kind of see a mass gateway style. There's not even any forges down, which is kind of not something I approve of too much, but you know, hopefully he'll go and throw those down. Either that or he'll move across the map and all in Cinder pretty quickly here. There is a certain style of Protoss that used to be extremely popular. You would still get a gas here, but you would have like a couple of gateways, or rather a couple of forges, either 1 or 2. And he would just go mass gateway units. Like, I'm talking zealots out the wazoo, which is a pretty big amount of zealots when you think about it. When you have to measure things by a wazoo, you know it's a lot. Another Observer bites the dust. However, Jetorix's army is getting bigger and bigger. There's no upgrades except for charge, and something tells me after he holds this push, if he does, he's going to be looking to move across the map. Here we go. Cinder's going to go ahead and start to set up this position. Jetorix, not comfortable in holding it, he's going to go ahead and let the tank siege on up. And the supply block is imminent. Oh no. Here he goes. He's going to fight with half of his army first. This is a very, very bad engagement for Jetorix. Oh no. Very much not approved. Here he goes. He's going to go ahead and pick off this push before it starts. And he's getting on top of the tanks. He's going to pick on top. One tank goes down. Can he get a second? There's no focus fire. And besides, there's Medevac micro for that. And unfortunately, Jetorix just kind of mishandling that engagement there. He's going to come across the point Zealots, but I think he may end up losing the game if he tries to hold this. There we go, fighting with half of his army again. Just so unfortunate timing-wise. No upgrades on these Zealots either. I think Cinder may actually end up cracking Jetorix. Yeah, he loses that army again, and now, once you lose an army twice, it is very, very rare that you're able to hold off the first repair. This base, at the very least, is going to be going down, and Jetorix off to a pretty rough start in this game. The third base is going down for Cinder as well. Yeah, that is just a heartbreaker, and Cinder decides to keep on moving forward. He is rallying across the map. The reinforcements are here. The Medevacs are giving up the units here. So stem though. Has to be careful with how much he uses. Yeah, I think he's gonna barely end up not cleaning this up. Yeah, it is looking pretty bad for Jetorix. He's always taking the fight a little bit too early. No, don't. No. Just wait, chill, get your warpins. Oh man, that's fine. He's gonna go and go for it one more time. Tank is gonna probably go down. The micro from Cinder though is just really, really good. Jetorix just losing his army over and over and over again. And yeah, yeah, he needed to consolidate his forces a long, long time ago. Now I think it might be a little bit too late for him. The reinforcements are here and they are not happy about the Protoss presence at this time. Very scrappy couple of minutes for the past couple of engagements, but I think finally we might be seeing the beginning of the end here. Jetorix just no defense left at all. He's going to go ahead and pull the probe now. There's a lot of tanks, but not really too much supporting bio underneath it. A couple of Marines do end up showing up, and the tanks do get focused on down, but the upgrades, because one attack is looking pretty good from these Marines, just exploding those zealots, and now I think Jetorix is finally a little bit too much. 45 army supply to 2. Not a winning preposition. GG is called, and Cinder gonna be taking one for the boys back home. Don't ask me the score, because I don't know, but good game there from Cinder. Honestly looked kind of rough and bumpy, but Jetorix, just was not prepared for that move out, and unfortunately, took the fight a little bit too soon, a little bit too compromising the position there, and in the end, it was just a little bit too much to bear. So, unfortunately, he is going to go and get taken on out, and we're going to see who they send up next to take care of... Who just won? Oh, hi, me. Wrong overlay. Who just won? Come on. Who are they going to send to take out of Sinner? Team, not Iron Curtain, but the other team. I know one team's name is Iron Curtain. Hello. Face. Come on, Face. Don't be like that. Okay. Uber cool beans. While I have you here, folks, let me go ahead and give one last quick shout out to our friends over at 24 Hour Fitness. That's right, we're doing another shout out, and now we are going to do one about staying fit. Being healthy is a very important part of being successful. You ever see Showtime's Gains? Goes for a jog every day because he knows a healthy mind starts with a healthy body. So 24 Hour Fitness is committed to helping you make sure you get healthy in a way that fits your lifestyle and your schedule, whether it be casual gaming a little bit on the side or extreme lock yourself in the attic, don't bother me for the next 6 months sort of stuff. So go visit a location alone or bring friends to get your results your way. You can take advantage of their free fit plans, studio classes, pools, cardio equipment, and so much more. I went there a while ago. I made an ad for them. Really a nice place. I highly recommend them. And you can even get a free 7-day pass when you complete one of our Matcherino sponsor quests, or just go onto their website and download one for yourself. So go ahead, check it out, and get ready for your results your way. I think I was a little bit redundant with that your results your way. Didn't I already say that? I think I did. But that's okay, because that just emphasizes how much your way it is. It's like the Burger King of gyms. There we go. It's a Whopper of gyms. That's what it is. Alright. Here we go. Waiting for the next game. Oh shit. Zeus. Is it on is it on EU? Don't forget to put the score during the game. I don't know who's on what team. I don't know who's on what team. What team? What's the appropriate emoji for that? That one. What's the score again? There we go. It's going to be Chlorine versus Sinner. Another PvT. Awesome possum. Especially after BlizzCon. It's good to see some races other than Zerg face each other. So, yeah, this one's for you, PvT. 3-2 for Exo Striker. Chlorine is Exo or Sinner? Oh crap. Come on. Exo. Alright, so it's 3-2. So, Chlorine's on match point, and it's a best of 7. Okay. No, it's... Yeah, best of 7. There's 6 games. Yes. Minimum. With revives. But since... Whatever. It's it's the first one to 4, right? So, let's go ahead and fix the scores. For the first time in the series, we're going to have scores, you guys. Swagger Reno Amateur Caster, he's going to switch scenes and he's going to introduce our players spawning in the bottom right hand position of Ephemeron. It is the red Terran player, it is Sinner. On his opponent, spawning in the top left hand position of Ephemeron, representing the yellow Protoss player, gives up some noise for Chlorine. Now this is the kind of Protoss you can put on your hot dog and eat it. It's a nice, striking yellow color. Fun fact, mustard gas is not yellow. It is actually kind of a pale green, if I remember correctly. Now I actually have to check that. What color is mustard gas? Yellowish brown, and it can smell like mustard, garlic, or horseradish. So kind of yellowish brown. So this is more kind of like, I would say, what color yellow is that? Or what shade yellow? Sorry. Alright, it is, yeah, it's tough. I think that is a mustard brown is my first instinct. Or maybe a sunshine brown yellow. Maybe a sunshine yellow. Who knows? Do you guys know what color that is? Leave your entry in the Twitch chat to the right, and if you're right, I will give you $1 million. He's got a PM me or address so I can send it. Social security in case, you know, something goes wrong. Mother's maiden name, because I gotta send it to your mother. You know, I'm sure Susan will understand. Alright, Sinner. Not doing any crazy proxy shenaniganry this game. Just gonna go ahead and be content with getting that Reaper, getting that CC, and try and play a little bit more, while not necessarily macro-focused game, a little more macro-focused game, we'll say. It's not a macro game, it's more of a macro game, right? Just like how a Charge Lot All-In is more of a macro game than a Cannon Rush, right? Like, a Cannon Rush is not, that's, like, I'm pretty sure Cheese even thinks Cannon Rushes are a little bit on the iffy side. Anyways, Sinner is gonna go ahead and probably proxy his Starport over here if I were to guess. Maybe he's gonna elevator some Hellions into the main base, but Chlorine, if you're just paying attention, try to show it over here. There's a probe in the bushes here. Crouching probe, hidden scout, and maybe it saw that that SCV was not where it was supposed to be. And yeah, I think he's gonna go ahead and go looking for it now. Yep, he's searching for it, but oh, Sinner, oh, big brain Sinner's gonna go ahead and avoid the Adept. Wow, I think he abandoned the idea after I got scouted. So very nice move there from Sinner. Or a very happy coincidence. I'm not quite sure which one it was, but it was something. Chlorine, anyways, still staying active with his Adept. I wonder if Chlorine can win this game. Probably not something. Probably not something with much substance behind it, but he's gonna go for Phoenixes. Now, Phoenixes haven't been seen too much in PvT, but they can still be very strong. The problem is, you kind of need a pretty strong ground army against those early terrorist pushes off of two bases, right? When they get their Marines and their tanks and they're trying to kill you, and you know, you just kind of need like a really strong ground base of army, you know. Otherwise, things get really nasty really quick. However, if it's a very technical push, that's not just a bunch of Marines and a tank or two, and there's some Liberators mixed in, or even if there's some Banshees, then it can be good. One thing Phoenixes are not good against, though, are Banshees. Now, I know what you're thinking. Skragar, Phoenixes shoot air, Banshees don't shoot air, case closed, right? Right, but also Banshees are goddamn invisible, so if you can't see what you're trying to kill, how can you kill what you're trying to kill? And that's how I would respond. Two Spikers on the way. Chlorine, I'm glad he's not too greedy. He did end up sending out those Phoenixes a little bit early to try and get that scout on off. He wasn't banking them up on home, so he's going to be a little bit more prepared for those Banshees. You know what the cool part is? Banshees? Banshee. She. The pilot is a girl. StarCraft confirmed. Cool beans. Phoenixes are actually going to be able to pick off these Hellions. Now, some of the dangers of actually opening up with Phoenixes is Hellion run-bys, but since it wasn't like a super fast, super rush Hellion run-by or anything like that, I feel like Chlorine's defenses on this is going to be just fine. And as you can see, he has wall-offs going on. He is A-okay. Oh, he's going to try and pop him up. He's going to pop him up. Oh, he popped him up. Oh, Sinner's going to go ahead and make his way into the main base, and no recall on the Phoenixes, and 2 probes go down, thankfully. There's a shield battery that was made in preparation for the Banshees, and it is going to save a decent chunk of probes. That was really close. However, he is saved. 4 probes do end up going down, and Sinner not finding really the damage he was looking for. 3rd CC is on the way as well. So definitely a more macro-focused game. This heavy siege tank production, yeah, it's definitely more of a defensive thing. You definitely don't want to make too many siege tanks. I mean, of course, the Phoenixes can lift siege tanks, but the problem is that Marines will explode those Phoenixes for even trying to do anything close to that, right? So we got to be careful. But yeah, here we go. He's gonna go and fly in with the Phoenixes. Gonna see what damage he can find. He says that he finds it. Okay, now picked up some workers on the gas, and you know, 4 workers. It's not bad. It's pretty much what you would expect, and he's gonna just fly on home. 2 Banshees, however, are sneaking on by. I don't think Chlorine saw it. Yeah, he's definitely not flying back home at the moment, so unfortunately, he is going to be losing a couple of probes to the Banshees at the very least. If this is magged correctly. 5, 6 probes so far. It's not too bad. Definitely has to make sure that these Banshees are in sync, otherwise they will not one-shot. And actually, Sinner gets a couple of shots there. Very important. 10 probes do go down. Not bad. Not exactly what you want to see out of a Banshee opening, though. And Sinner's army is looking very anemic right now, would be the word I would use. It's a couple of siege tanks and some range, and honestly, that's it. So very unimpressive. And Chlorine is going to have a lot of breathing room to just tech up really hard if he wants to. Get these Colossus going for sure. Throw down double forges, honestly. If I'm Chlorine, I'm, you know, with all the knowledge I know that my opponent's going 3cc, his Banshees didn't get stupid amounts of damage, he defended the Hellions pretty okay. It could be worth it to be a little bit more greedy right now. But we're gonna have to see what he wants to do. The 3rd CC is gonna land here pretty soon. Some transferring workers might get picked on off. Oops, a little space sword is unfortunately going to get cancelled there by Sinner. And yeah, just a tag and a fly away, pretty respectable. Good map vision from Chlorine as well. I'm honestly liking this game a lot from it. Colossus production is going strong. Now the thing about Colossus is obviously they don't do like stupid amounts of damage like they used to be able to do. That power has kind of trickled down to the gateway units a little bit more, but I still think if you have 2 or 3 Colossus and there's not a proper response to them, and you have a good base of supporting units on the ground, I mean, even with Ghost, it can be a real challenge for Terran to take the right engagement there. But we can see immediately Sinner is going to go ahead and start up another starport. He definitely wants to go and try and respond to these Colossus properly. Honestly, if I'm a Terran, I actually don't even mind making tanks all that much against those Colossus. Just to really solidify your position. Like, Colossus are good against bio, so make units that aren't bio, right? Makes sense, right? Makes sense. Cool. Sinner is kind of patrolling across the map, trying to hunt down these air units for Protoss, it seems. I don't think he's going to find any, and Sinner, again, just kind of sitting on back. And Chlorine is going to go ahead and take his 4th wave here. And again, Sinner just playing extremely passive PvT. And this is a common criticism that I see a lot from some Terran players, is when they don't really attack as quickly as they should, or they don't pressure the Protoss like they should. Protoss is free to get whatever tech they want, however many bases they want, and it can be very arduous to come back from that, because I don't know, I feel like one of Protoss's great strengths, loses some areas there, but one of Protoss's great strengths is having that small little unanswered tech, like because Protoss is very dependent on their higher tech units, right? So if you have your higher tech units and your opponent doesn't have a response to them, it can be an extremely profitable situation for you. Not even any ghosts here, and there's going to be some Archons warping on, and upgrades are looking pretty solid at +1 attack. +2 just finished up as well. I would love to see another Forge come down, but you know, it's not super important. Especially if you miss it. By the time +2 is done, might as well just like get +3 on the regular one. So here we go. It's going to be difficult to support, and Sinner is going to run back into his main base and not even try and engage it outside the safety of the depots. He's going to go ahead and leave this base completely and defend. He's going to pull the poison. He's going to pull everything he can to try and make it happen. And actually, it is happening. 23 probes, or rather 25 cities do die, but unfortunately, so do all the Colossus, and Chlorine's army gets cleaned up. Now a massive arms supply advantage in the order of 2 times the amount of Sinners, or rather of Chlorine's. Now thankfully, Chlorine has a very solid economy. Storm and Disruptors are about to finish on up, but Sinner has a very strong window of opportunity here to try and find some damage. It may be worth it for her to give up a base or 2. I'm not sure how realistic it would be to try and hold this. He loses that first Disruptor, unfortunately. A very still bio army, but I don't know. It's going to be very close. He's going to go and take the fight. I'm not sure if that's the right call here. Stim does go out, but I think he may be going for another one. Disruption Nova coming out, and but unfortunately does not hit it. He maybe got a little bit too easy here. Chlorine GG's out, and Sinner ties it up. What an unfortunate game. Ugh. Hate to see it if you're Chlorine, but Sinner, man. I mean, say what you want about his mechanics, say what you want about his playstyle, say what you want, but he definitely has some of the better game sense out there among Terrans. What an amazing choice. And now we are tied up 3-3. Miguel says, NA or EU? Nope, he was just telling me how to how to keep track of the score. Awesome, awesome. So, I think with that, we have one more game to decide who the winner is. And, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. If you guys haven't clicked the Matcherino link in the Twitch chat over there, please be sure to click that. It's free money for us. It's $1. You want to give a free $1 to us? Maybe we don't not give a free $1 to you. I'm not saying we do, I'm not saying we don't. All I'm saying is click the link like this. In fact, I'll show you guys how easy it is. This is how easy it is. Remember the promise about not clipping it if I show you something embarrassing on my computer? Pinky promise. Alright. You click that. You come here. You're like, oh wow, look at this thing that takes literally 5 seconds of my time. I think I will do this. You go contribute. Coupon code. Comment. Swagar wants to eat his hot dogs. And you just sign in. I'm gonna sign in with my battle.net thing. Cool beans. Your account has been banned due to suspicious activity. What? Why? Wait, why? What? Okay, well that won't happen to you, I promise. Do exactly what I did, but don't get banned, and you'll be fine. Okay? So go check it out. I have to, I should call them. I have some money on my Matcherino account, I'm pretty sure, that I need to get out. Okay. Well, in any case, we're gonna wait for our next game, and, hopefully it will be pretty soon. I'm gonna drink some water, and we're just gonna chill here for a bit and worry about the money we have on Matcherino while we wait for the next game. Yeah, right, Autofox? It's like super easy. Just log in, get banned, easy money. Easiest money of my life. Oh man, why did I get banned? What's so suspicious about what was it I did that was so suspicious? Honestly, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand this generation. Alright, Miguel says he's contacting captains to know who their ace player will be. We're gonna have one ace from each of the teams, and whoever wins will get the win. So hang on tight, folks. That would probably just take a minute or so. Alright. Stretch it a little bit. Do I want whole wheat buns or flour buns for my hot dog? I honestly don't know. But yeah, I'm very hungry right now, so the thought of what I possibly have a chance to eat is what's getting me through this downtime. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Dude, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make my own like chili at home. Then I'm gonna pour that goddamn chili all over it. It's gonna be so good. Oh. Oh yeah. And however, I'm gonna look up a nice chili recipe, and however many onions it asks for, I'm gonna double that shit. Oh. Oh, it's gonna be great. Okay. Alright. Shit, that didn't work. That just made me hungry. I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. Alright. Let me see. I'm gonna try and figure out why I got banned here. Suspicious activity. So we're gonna check this out. Swagger's on the case. Alright. Maybe this is because of something I did like a while ago. Maybe it doesn't look that I have two Matcherino accounts. I know I have one for Twitch and one for Battle.net. So that's what I'm thinking it might be. Though I'm really not sure. I wonder if I should call their hotline and work this out now. Oh no, okay. I was going to, but it looks like though we've got our new player here who's gonna be up and running pretty soon. Maybe next stream, you guys. Maybe next stream. Now I make Autofox want chili. I know, it is perfect chili weather, right? And like in my house right now, it's like super cold. Dude, just like chili and then some fresh sourdough bread that has like just so much butter on it, and it's toasted, and it's garlic bread too. I didn't mention that, and I just dip it in the chili and. The inner desires of my mind are an enigma. Ooh. Makes me shudder just thinking about it. But like good kind of shudder. Like those shudders you get after you pee. The good kind. And with that, we are ready to jump on into our next map. Okay, it's gonna be Sinner versus Swaghar. Here we go, boys. Fighting the good fight. Doing the good do. I don't know. I think after seeing a couple of his games, I think I could take Sinner. Totally. Why not? Oh, Miguel says no, though, so. Take it up with Miguel. One sec. Doing some stuff. Doing some stuff. Doing some stuff. Still doing some stuff. I'll tell you guys what stuff it is later if the stuff goes well. But if not, just doing some stuff, don't worry. Almost done. Oh shit, are they waiting on me? Okay. Sorry. Okay. Oh man, I feel bad. I always perpetually feel bad about myself for that. I need to have a better attention span. That's my problem. Cool. Let's go ahead and switch the in-game overlay. A little magic fairy transition there. And we're off. Alright. Let's bring it on. 3 to 3. Winner takes all. Let's go. Spawning in the bottom right hand position, mostly, of Thunderbird. Representing the red Terran race, it is Sinner. And his opponent spawning in the top left-hand position of Thunderbird. Representing the pink Protoss player, give a warm welcome to my friend and yours, Art. Now you guys know how I said if Art sent out more than one ICV, then it would be cause for concern, but if not, it's not too bad. Well, not only did he send out 3 ICVs, but he's also sending them to completely different parts of the map at that. So, needless to say, it is kind of a wee bit jank, as the French say. But I kind of like it. So if like one of them gets scouted, it's like, oh, he's only doing 1 barracks. It's perfectly fine. It's okay, you know. He probably won't like look too much into it, hopefully. Though I do wonder why he put that there instead of there or there. But that's okay. So 3 racks going down. Sinner does see that there is, or the Art does see that there is a distinct lack of shit at Sinner's base, and is very concerned, and is going to start up a Zealot here. Does he know there's nothing here that would really tip him off as to whether or not it was Reaper or not? I mean, okay, so Art's gonna find it. I think he thinks this is the only one, because there's no reason for him to check anywhere else, so this is actually really, really big brain from Sinner. And it's proxy Reapers. Oh my god, it's gonna sell the idea that it's only one even one. Because if that makes a Marine, then you know what's up. But if these make Reapers, he's like, oh yes, a single Reaper. Makes total sense. But Art, I don't think he's falling for it. I think he's scouting up more and more. He's like, shouldn't there be a factory sometime soon? And there you go, shield batteries getting started. Art, I think, has sniffed this out. But the first Reaper is already out. There is no base just yet, so playing very safe is Art, but it's still going to be a matter of control. If you can control this right, a lot of Reapers can do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Robo Facility is going to go ahead and go down. Probably... It's honestly really strange to... It's weird to think which one. I think I might throw down a Stargate here, but I can definitely see the potential for a Robo. The problem is, any tech right now is going to be really, really slow. And he has to make sure he prioritizes getting out gateway units, getting shield batteries, because see these Reapers right here? If he didn't know what was going on before, now he definitely does. But he's going to actually get trapped, actually. Sinner's going to go and try and run away. Oh. Ooh, so kawaii. This might... Okay, no, fine. No holobackers for now. But this is good. A lot of Stalkers coming out for Art. This is exactly what you need to defend. Stalkers do not take no nonsense from Reapers at all, and they're very microable indeed. So I'm gonna see what he can find here. He's gonna chip away at these Stalkers just a wee bit. And he's just still trying to mass up. As soon as this Immortal pops out, it's gonna be such bad news bears. The only saving grace for Sinner is that there's only 1 shield battery, so at least he has that going for him, I guess, right? He's gonna put it all on this. These Stalkers are just so strong. So strong. And this rush, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. He's floating a lot of minerals, so he's gonna take a CC on the low ground. I have mixed feelings about this. Well, actually, no, I have a singular feeling about this. I changed my mind. It is a bad feeling. Now, the KDH Arc Micro is actually pretty phenomenal, and the Barrier and the Mortal has been triggered. There's still Reapers in production. If there's on 2 more racks at home and goes for, like, really balls to the wall Reaper, that'd be kind of cool, but something tells me we ain't gonna see that. He's gonna go ahead and float on home. Dejected, defeated, he sends his build barracks back to once they came. He's gonna go ahead and jump on up over here, I would guess so. He can still do some damage. It can't kill the army, but he can probably pick off the sentry. Maybe if he finds his way into the main base. I don't think he should fight. I think he should see this and then just make a mad dash for the main, but unfortunately no such. he doesn't. I think that might have been his one chance to get out of position, maybe find some sort of damage with this push, but now he's just stuck with a bunch of Reapers. And honestly, I don't think this is gonna help him at home really at all. So, I don't know. It was a tricky call to make there, but he made his own. Let's see how it turns out. That's always been like, no, that had to be mined out. I think, yeah, that was mined out. Okay. Now he's gonna die is the problem, and he has a Warp Prism too. See, that's what I was gonna say, that a Robo lets you push across the map a lot easier with a bunch of units, because then you get the reinforcements, right? And then it's a really bad news bearer. So Bunker's just now starting, but Cinder's not even gonna try. GG is called. They were also added from the main, and Art is going to take it for team, whatever the hell team he's on. I think he's on Iron Curtain. Honestly, I have no idea though. And folks, you know what that means. Swagger gets to pick up buns to make his sausage. He's gonna make some chili, and he's gonna goddamn enjoy the hell out of those. Big congratulations to our winners. Gonna go ahead and advance on to the next stage of the Alpha X Civil War, where they will fight for a $600 prize pool. I would like to thank Captain Connect for letting me guest cast this. It was definitely a lot of fun, and of course I may drop on by for a game or two in the future if the opportunity does present itself, but I am super busy. So we're gonna make some food, we're gonna write some essays, we're gonna learn how to make a binary search tree, or rather a red-black tree, because binary search tree is fine, but like making it red-black and making it self-balanced is really hard, and we're gonna do that. So thank you guys for having me. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed casting. Please follow that link. Give some money to the peoples. Thank them for, you know, watching and stuff like that. I promise you won't get banned like I did. I think it's because I did some shady shit. And yeah, I guess I'll see you later, guys. Thank you so much for having me, and I'll catch ya on the flippity flip.